Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day, which apparently is not every day now, but when I do one, it's the card of today. So I'm using probably should do this after I've been awake longer, but I'm using the Radleigh Valentine Angel Tarot here. Nice and crusted on the sides because it's older. So we got it on eBay. Still has Doreen Virtue's name on the box. I don't know why I'm shuffling these more. I already shuffled them. My voice sounds weird because I just got up. Anyway, card of the day. Sort of lost a few days here, apparently. It seems like I've been busy. Alright, I did see the Fool, but it didn't really come out. So I'm getting like a 0-1 or a 10 because I have the Ace of Fire here, and I did see the Fool in the deck when it kind of chunked open. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Is this summer energy? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I kind of get the idea of, like, now's the time to make it happen before that, oh no, it's, well, in the northern hemisphere anyway. It's that idea, like, it's time to really laser focus energy on sort of like the true desire before the seasons shift and your body is like, I'm just gonna take a nap. Well, I'm gonna get a, it's like, let me get another card, like the two that just flipped over. Okay, so there's the 10. 10 of Wands inverted, Saturn and Sagittarius. So right now, Jupiter and Saturn are retrograde, which is the perfect time to unleash that which is blocking. Too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Now, when I saw the Fool and I saw this and I said it's time to harness this energy while it's still got this summer, like, vibrant energy attached to it, the summer side of life. I was thinking 11, even though there was I had glanced at the 0 as it passed. And now I do have 11. It's a universal timing number. Right before the planet shift next week and at the end of the month. This is the channel, the butter zone, the gauntlet. And then we have number 4, the Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Archangel Michael appears on one of the other cards in here, and they also used him on the back of the deck. Although, they made him, the guy that did the illustrations for this deck made him, like, fucking ripped and cut and shit. And gave him these, like, golden blonde locks, and this is completely not how I see Archangel Michael. I've always seen him with black hair, and I see him, I mean, I see angels as sort of, like, naturally athletic without being, like, fucking pumped up, but, I mean, if you go back to, like, Renaissance paintings, they look more effeminate. But it's not to say that angels couldn't harness masculine energy, especially on the Emperor card, which might be why he's, like, fucking fully ripped here. Plus all that sword handling. Not necessarily supposed to be a euphemism. Oh, this is interesting. His wings kind of go into these drapes coming down. Almost looks like his wings are, like, enormous. But I also get the idea that it's sort of like the public image is slightly different than the, like, how you are at home. Like, it might not be dishonest, but there might be like a little, like a noticeable difference. Like, the extremes of the persona are, you know, extreme. You know, if you're sort of, you know, like if you're athletic and, you know, good with the weapons, you might not be like a battle ogre necessarily, but people might perceive you that way. Or somebody might not know your real hair color. But number 4 is a foundational number as well. It's that, like, 4-pointed structure that's easy to stack things on. Like, it provides a good base. Ace of base. I also see 14, which is, oh man, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. That's funny. What's their other song that was a hit? I have 2 of their songs. So I see 14, which is temperance, which is balance, but I also see 5, which is a pivot and a shift, which is half of this 10. So it's sort of like dividing your obstacles and whittling them down in order to just sort of, you know, like cut them out with a sword, cut the shit. You know, smooth out the top of that cake foundation and, like, cut the chunks off. I'm unruly when I'm tired. And then I just heard something like, I have the power. Like, by the power of Grayskull. Hey, well, these flowers look like the, kind of like the flowers on my succulent that I have. You can't really see it, but there's a, near the dolls back there, I've got a turquoise llama, and there's a flowering succulent in there that I got last week, and her name is Susan, and these flowers look like Susan's flowers, only she's got 4 petals and these have 5, but anyway. It's like an opening up of the energy. And of course, the Emperor is Aries energy, and we do have Mars being retrograde in Aries, which is interesting because it's been extremely challenging so far. But now that it's retrograde, it's sort of cracking open, like the drapes are being pulled open on what the difference between the ego and the true self. And it's kind of like this true self here isn't quite as fancy, but still quite radiant. So it's, you know, harnessing that, the force, the directive. I mean, the Ace of Fire is like your ultimate modus operandi. It's like your core being. It's like a sword of fire, which is what Michael's supposed to have, flaming sword. So, all. Oh, it's interesting. 10 and 4 and 1 is the devil energy, which is Saturn, but that does have to do with tasking. Like, it's happening, like, you gotta get the work in, even though there's no reference to work here. It's like, do it now! Get to the chopper. So I think that's pretty good. It's let the energy open you up to growth, like a new era, like this pathway that seemed like you would never get there. It's too hard, it's too difficult. Finally, little flowers blooming on the path. You're like, hey, I've never seen those before. Suddenly, this looks inviting, and the energy will flow, will push you there because it's sort of emanating out of your core being. All right. Now, what's today? 9/8. That's 17. That's the star. Alignment. Hope for the future, breaking down to strength and or justice. So there you have it. If you want to get a personal reading, message me. Oh my god, noise. The cat came back at camp at gmail.com. A complete list of readings I have and how much they are is in the description box of my infomercial video, which is going to be linked below this one. And the thumbnail looks like this. If you want to contribute to further meanderings here on my channel, you can hit that tip jar, paypal.me/CATtheMinion. I also have Cash App and Venmo, or you can come hang out with me on Patreon. I've got 3 tiers there. I've got horoscopes, weekly overviews, romantic stuff. I moved my how-to videos over there. I'm going to be making some new ones eventually. I'm finding that the videos over there, I'm using charms that I made. They're really powerful. I'm really pleased and impressed with what I'm getting for those videos, and I think more people should see them. Not just because I want people to give me like $3 a month, but because it's the songs over there are slapping, is what I'm saying. So as the kids say, I've also got coloring books, I've got a poetry book, I've got prints and merch, I've got actual art items in my catalog. So check out all that stuff, and if you have any questions, you can just email me there. The cat came back at camp@gmail.com. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment if you're nasty, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab. Is that it? Yes. So stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.